What is up, you guys? It's Andy. We're going to start playing Gone Home today. This is a PS4 console edition. We are going to start a new game because I played a little bit and I was like, let's do commentary. The Fulbright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys could hear all that, but I need to see if there's a way to turn on the subtitles after this very slow title screen comes into focus. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Display subtitles. Okay, we're good. So this is the little front porch. That's me. My name is Caitlin Greenbrier from Portland. June 6th, 1995. Whatever. Let's turn on a light. There's a note on the door we can read. It says, "Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad / anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam." Cute little bench over here. I like that they have a closed off little front porch area. That's nice. Open these doors. There's some Christmas lights and a Christmas duck. And a key that we will need. In our pocket we have our passport, our boarding pass, and the key, which has numbers on it, I just noticed. So that might come in handy later. I don't know. Let's just go inside the house. First things first. Okay, lights came on. Focus lights. Thank you. I want to close doors behind me in this game because I don't trust anything. Tissue box. Is there anything hidden under it? No. This is directions to work from the new house. Blah 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 blah. Entrance on right, and it says travel time is 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's a long time to have to get to work. There's nothing in that drawer. Bottom drawer. Nothing in that drawer. I mean, we don't need to examine the tissue box, do we? Soft face. We'll put it back where we left it, or where we found it. Little closet. Board game. Press L2 to examine. Over the Alps, a novel traveling game for 2 to 6 players. It's been up here for a while. It's a little dirty. Can we put it back where we... Yeah. We can't pick up any of the other boxes, though. Who's that? Janice? Senior Conservationist. Forestry Service. That's cute. Front hall. These are all boxes. Are we... We just moved into my... I just closed myself in the closet. My family just moved into this house, I think. Oh, I didn't see this the first time I played. Read card. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. Okay. More boxes. The front hall. An invoice. Terrence. Blah blah blah. So we moved from Forest Grove to Boone County. $2,700.
Dear Katie,
no.
So much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
So, oh, look at that little baby. What was I gonna say? Our sister, Sam, I think it's our sister, is writing us, journal entries, and we find them around the house. Sparkle hand soap. Cute. There's nothing in the bathroom. I didn't notice that card the first time that I played, and so You hear that noise? So now I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be stuff like hidden on the floor that I didn't see the first time I played. Okay, let's explore this little corner. Turn on the light first. Some papers, some books. Open the door, nothing inside. A letter. Oh geez. Dear Janet, so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Well, look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left for her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Roomy Carol. Okay. So that was my mother's... That was loud. My mother's roommate in college, I'm assuming. And I got a house, a mansion, in the woods, and the lady's jealous of us. Holy Bible. Oh, I shouldn't throw the Bible on the floor. I'm sorry. I'll put it back. Is there any other books I can do anything with? Pick up your old trophy. Regional track and field finals, April 1991. Girls long jump event. Caitlin Greenbrier, first place. Oh, so I'm athletic. That's good to know. Does that mean made? Made in Mexico? Oy. I have a key. Can I use it for in here? How do I... A spare key that's hidden under old Christmas duck. Maybe that was just a key to the front door. Maybe that's what that was. We're not going upstairs yet. We will take our time with that. Timetable. Is this at my cover up the phone numbers. Katie's departure, flight 881, 1210 to Amsterdam. I think that's just so they could keep track of time while I was gone. Did you hear that noise? I have goosebumps. Okay, what does this note say? Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Answering machine, play messages.
Sam. Sam.
Why isn't the thing playing? Subtitles.
Sam.
Is that the Daniel kid?
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you.
Who was that?
Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe.
This
I
is
get
us.
back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, that was it for messages. Hey. Lights. Let's close this door behind us. Or should we leave them open so we know where we came? I mean, it's not that big of a house. Oh, and we do have a map. There we go. Thunder is so loud. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School, as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. Blah blah blah, standard school stuff. The last one says a positive attitude and scratched out all of them except positive attitude. That's funny. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for your first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome, Beth Valence, Principal.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant.
Uh-oh.
I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Why is it a psycho house? I don't like that at all. Is this a postcard that I sent Paris? Hi Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris and I've done many Parisian things, including eating la petite, whatever, and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. And she thinks that it's weird that they moved and she has to write an address to 1 Arbor Hill. I keep doing that because I think it's like a put down button, but it's not. So there's a pack of cards. Akechi playing cards. Cool. Made in Japan. Okay. Read the obituary. Oscar Doc Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1993 in the house. Oh, gosh. That would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the first blah 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 blah. Terrence Greenbro. Oh, so it's my dad's uncle. Because Terrence is my dad. Okay. Interesting. A photo. Nope. First of all, if this girl was in the military, she would not be allowed to have pink hair. Must be like ROTC or something, I don't know. Is that Sam? Possibly. Or it could... What was that? It could be me. I don't know what I look like, to be honest. This is the room we checked. That's the closet. Wait, did I close that door behind me before? I don't remember now. Now I'm scared. Because I thought I left it open. Ooh, what's that? Oh my god. Light switch, light switch. Okay. We're good, we're good. Examine the paper. Pioneer's CDL D703, a combination laserdisc compact disc player. $1,000. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication of craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD CD player, okay, you can do better. What does this say? What if JFK wasn't JFK? JFK president, US plus USSR coalition. Paradox results in JFK being desired outcome. So is this like a conspiracy theory about JFK? What? That sounds like fingernails tapping on something, doesn't it? I hate it. I have goosebumps. Early space flight equals utopia. Advanced technology and World War II early. Time stream too different. Back to basics. Sent back in time to Dallas 1963 again. Okay, so there's that show on Hulu right now about that Stephen King wrote that book about the guy going back in time, and that magazine in the bathroom said Stephen King. So I'm wondering, grab 3D ring binder. I can't see anything in here, it's too dark. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with that. Does that make sense? Put back. I do know that there's something in one of these drawers. It's not that one. It's not that one. The thunder is so noisy. It's gotta be this one. Yup. Hidden paper. Read the letter. One Arbor Hill, Boone County, whatever. Terrence Greenbrier, 1888. Okay. Oh gosh. Dear Terrence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I have had more than a little time to consider my past, and my family and my thoughts have often lingered on your development and welfare in the 10 years since we last met. Your marriage gives me much resonance in this regard. Reassurance in this regard. Is that what it says? You are always welcome on Arbor Hill. I will understand something if you something accept this invitation. And it was ripped up and taped back together and hidden. Yours very okay. So this is from my uncle, from my dad's uncle, that Oscar Mason guy. Should I put everything back? Maybe I can't. Oh, I can put it back. Put that back, and we'll put it back, and we'll close it. Read crumpled paper. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked, the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes? I know how to say that word, but I don't. Anyway, oh, yes. He was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his... I just heard a voice. It was like a whispering voice, and I don't like it one bit. Okay. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polyfiber tunic. The fabric was strained at the seams, contained her generous bosom, was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages. They needed him, blah blah blah. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. Archimedes, command vessel, blah 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 blah. So somebody's writing a book. Is this the book that they're writing? What is it? I need to move into the light. A superb work, blah blah blah, O'Reilly. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Harcourt Fenton Books. Benjamin Almond, The Killing of JFK, A Theory. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. Okay. It's locked. Why is the chair spinning? Did I do that? Okay, I must have done it when I put the book on there. No, I'm not freaking out as much. Atonement! That's a good book. Why is it the only one I can read, though? Atonement... What does this say? The Complete I Ching? Okay. Okay. Atonement. I must really like Atonement. There's 2 copies of it. A bottle. Irish whiskey. Okay. Should we put it back? Nope. We'll just drop it right there. Check the ground, make sure there's no hidden things. We have to check out this whole case over here still, too. Ugh, more reading to do. Electrical inspection form. Terrence, my dad. Does electrical system meet local codes? Yes. Are there deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. Unpredictable lights blink, oh god, out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuit wire directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly disruptive to the walls, floors, and fixtures of the structure. Oh my gosh. So I'm pretty sure the lights are going to start going out on us in this game. Or if we like step on like a certain spot or open a certain door, lights will turn off. Because that's basically what that note said. That everything's so messed up in this house that the wiring is off. Okay. Any books we can look at? I just think that it's really filling in. There's like random books that we can read the titles of. I feel like they might be important later. There's nothing on top of the bookcase. What does that one say? Bishop Gray. Nothing on. This is a cool library, though. What are all these? Dad's second book? The Accidental Paria, Terrence. Oh, my dad wrote this book. Message from our future. Save the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours, there will be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. Is he hiding porno in here? He is. Moscow by Night. Japan's bloody war on dolphins. What? Are there more secret books under, or just that one magazine's so big it takes up the whole box? No. And I wonder if the thunder is an indicator of when I pick up important things. Or do we think it's just random thunder? I can't close it, because all this stuff is in the way. Oh, there we go. Grab this book. A Stranger Under My Roof, the #1 best-selling advice book for parents of teens. Oh, this is so stupid. It's like parents who are like, my kid's gone out of control. Let me read a book about how to make them behave. 0451, that's probably the combination for that thing. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write this regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth for an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and for the unusable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers at Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not... Oh, so is he writing, like, ads for stuff? Like, that's what that thing was for that CD player or whatever? If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. Okay, whatever. I think that's what it was. He's writing for that magazine that had... Like, that's what the paper was in the thing. That was like CD, LD, whatever, if you want it. And I'm going over my limit of words, and somebody is not liking it. To quote Danny Noriega. Huh. Oh, a little plant. I feel like, is there something behind these bookcases? Am I looking too much into this game? I'm like looking for stuff. Oh. Okay, well. Why did it light up? Can I do something with it? Or is my face just blocking the light? I think that's just lighting of the game. Oh well. I don't want to be near this window. Fresh. Sarah Holst. I was a teenage drag queen. Is that what it said? That's what it says. A pen. Coaster. I was gonna say I need to read this paper. The Accidental... whatever... The Accidental Prophet. The Accidental Prophet. Is this what the name of this book was? It wasn't Prophet, it was Paria or something like that, right? Pariah. I don't know how to say that word. Yeah, so that was him trying to come up with names. Stop it! Names from the book? What's behind the chair? Nothing. It's a window lock. Okay, so I think we're done exploring this room. I need to go back and see... There's creaking, and I don't like it. 0451. 0451. I want to close this door because there's probably murderer in there. Just kidding. I don't think there's a murderer in this game. So 0451. That was so loud. Read the document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find and close your original document and a typed copy for your records. Notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. So it's some lawyers. This is to my dad's uncle. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of the valued items of my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts in my name to any creditors, living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew, Terrence Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence Greenbrier Jr. shall predecease, whatever, then and in such offense, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will with this 13th day of August 1973. Oh, so this is just like the handwritten version of it. So basically my dad's uncle left him this place, and if my dad dies, we get it. The kids. We the children. It sounds like it's a storm thing. Turn the light on. Okay, so let's scope out this room now. Picture,
This is
fireplace.
a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting
Do I
the
need to be
following
grabbing
counties:
this stuff?
Austin County,
I don't know.
County, Dawn County.
Let's just keep working our way around the room.
and
Another
Wistaria County.
painting.
Residents are strongly urged to stay
Um,
indoors.
the
and
Pioneer
secure all
unit. Oh, so
windows
this
and
is...
doors.
Wait,
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
whatever. Shipping label. David. Aficionado magazine. Okay. There's some soda. Let's open the door. VHS! I don't want to turn the TV off because it's kind of reassuring to have constant noise in the background. Sam thought this might help.
This is a
Dad.
severe weather
Making
warning.
friends.
The Northwest Weather
Feeling
Service
lonely? It's a
reports
piece of
high
cake to
winds
make
and
friends.
torrential
Never worry
rain
again
conditions
about having
affecting
friends to
the
spend time with. This book will make you
Austin County,
will teach you how to make friends even when you're shy. That's horrible.
You know that feeling
and Wistaria.
where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you
No.
have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
That's the girl in the
She's
picture.
always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
That's the girl in the picture, the army uniform. Okay, so there's something got like pulled out here. Obviously something's missing. So I think it's this. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CDL 703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue. Well, we know that's what my dad was writing. But where, I feel like the unit was here and it got ripped out. Looks like it, right? Oh, some pizza. It's all gone. What does that say? It's Mom's old work mug. The X-Files.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service
Nothing
reports
in
high
there.
winds and torrential rain
What is that?
conditions
Oh, a
affecting the
coaster?
following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn
Is there a body under here?
County,
Oh, it's a
and
little
Wistaria
fort.
County.
Ugh, haunting and poltergeists. No, thank you. Let's finish checking this room and then we'll check that closet. The Time Machine, Fantastic Voyage, Top Gun. There's a lot of records, a lot of recorded stuff. What does that say? JFK, X-Files, Blade Runner, Airplane, Moonraker. Okay. The Andromeda Strain. There's a note down here. Terry, hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college, something Mike sent you. Oh, chum. Here's the address. David blah 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 blah. Do it, Mike.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high
The Accidental Savior.
affecting the following counties: Austin County,
So the book that my dad wrote was like a
Dawn
series.
County,
And that guy,
and
whatever his
Wistaria
name was, got my dad the job writing those things.
Residents are strongly urged to stay
Grab a
indoors and
cassette.
secure all
Insert the tape.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Oh. Dance. Dance. No, that's too noisy. I can't, like, watch any VHS or anything. Oh, we gotta check that closet now. Or whatever this is, a bathroom. It's a closet. Knew it.
This is a severe weather.
The heaven at the edge of the world? Is that what that says? Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story. The Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off into the ocean. It went on forever. Okay, whatever. I'm not reading all this. That's a letter that my sister wrote, a story that she wrote, I mean, in school. There's nothing behind the door. I can't touch any of those boxes. These are all just clothes. Okay. I feel like we have checked everything in this room. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, guys, end of this episode. Whenever we continue, we will, explore the rest of this There's no door here? We'll explore the rest of this gigantic house. I will talk to you next time. Oh, we gotta read that paper. We'll do that in the next episode. Okay, bye.